What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. So, today, I would like to talk about this for a change, Nintendo Labo, and why it failed completely. So, here's a tragic downfall of Nintendo Labo. So, Nintendo Labo was introduced in 2017 when the Nintendo Switch was released. And usually, it's cardboard crafting. It's kind of like Minecraft, honestly, but it's just a cardboard boxing craft. Which literally, Minecraft means you can craft everything, like in survival mode or in creative mode, but Nintendo Labo had became a huge failure, definitely. I mean, it became like a small failure from like 2017 to 2020 or 2019, whatever. But I would be able to say is that there are other Nintendo accessories like Ring Fit Adventure, and there's also lots of accessories like the Joy-Con controller steering wheel, and also like Joy-Con controllers that are usable like a mouse control for the Switch 2. I mean, there's lots of Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 accessories, but definitely though, I think that Nintendo Labo was like one of the best features or the best accessory Nintendo had, because I'll show you. So for the right Joy-Con, I'll show you. Actually, oh, hold on. There we go. So if we look at this bottom right Joy-Con controller, if you take a look here, there's a camera on the right Joy-Con controller. Now, I remember this used to be like this on Nintendo Labo, but usually it uses a Joy-Con controller, but it was nostalgic Nintendo Labo because it can be used for either motion controls or it can be used for like using it like it to scan a code or something like that. That's what the camera on the right Joy-Con controller could do, literally. And I wish Nintendo did a camera feature, but they did on a Nintendo Switch 2. So definitely though, I'm gonna say right now is that is Nintendo Labo good or bad? Well, here's the thing. I think Nintendo Labo is great. One of the best accessories Nintendo has made for the Nintendo Switch, but eventually it was a tragic downfall of Nintendo Labo. But anyways, have you guys had Nintendo Labo? Let me know in the comments below. There was a game like Nintendo Labo, and it's called Game Builder Garage. They've replaced Nintendo Labo. That's the thing. But definitely, I really like Nintendo Labo, but there's also Game Builder Garage, which is kind of like Nintendo Labo, but except with the cardboard printing or the cardboard crafting thing. That's the thing. And there's also Ring Fit Adventure, which does include motion controls, but I think Nintendo Labo does include motion controls though as well though. But I think Nintendo Labo was a great throwback, definitely. But Nintendo has had it way expensive, like the Nintendo Switch and the Switch 2. So definitely, I would be able to say it was a big tragic downfall. They had to discontinue it pretty quickly though, Nintendo Labo, in like 2019 or 2020. I'm gonna say 2019 or 2020, whatever which one works best for you guys. But I believe that there isn't a Nintendo Labo for the Switch 2 because Nintendo Labo doesn't work on the Nintendo Switch 2 because it only works on the Nintendo Switch 1, that's for sure though. Because Nintendo has moved on to their generation, and that's why they just gotta move on and just roll with it, like me. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, there's also motion controls like Nintendo Labo, like the Wii U, of course, the Wii U gamepad, and the console itself. I mean, it was one of the best consoles, though, the Wii U, of course. I'm going to say it does use motion controls, stuff like that, and the original Wii as well, though, that's the thing. But I'm sure that Nintendo Labo was one of the best accessories Nintendo has released. Now, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys like Nintendo Labo? If so, what are your thoughts in the comments below? And I think that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And also subscribe if you are new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace!